What's up, guys? We're back again with the best Electro Giant deck in Clash Royale without any champions. There's a ton of top ladder Electro Giant decks with Golden Knight and Archer Queen. And some of you might be inclined to say, Jake, are you blind? Did you not see the Electro Giant nerf? I did, and that's why a good Electro Giant deck is so hard to find. But with the rock-solid defenses of Bowler to always bounce back your opponent's stuff, Ice Wizard and Tornado to slow your opponents down, Baby Dragon to fly and dominate from the sky, and Goblin Cage to make your opponents feel boxed in with no way towards your tower. There's a reason that some of the best players in the entire world are playing this deck at 7,478 trophies at the top 200 in the world. No matter what you play against, you'll be able to shut down any spam. And because Electro Giant costs less, you'll be able to afford your Electro Giant plus Lightning to break through any building or completely crush any Archer Queen, Musketeer, or high damage dealing ranged unit. And when you do, you're eventually just going to get more damage than your opponent, or there's going to be some of those matchups where your opponent doesn't have a building and you automatically win. E-Giant did not become as bad as everyone said it is. After the E-Giant rework, you can't just skilllessly spam your stuff at the bridge and expect it to work anymore. Now you have to play a slow and methodical game with this type of deck, and then you'll dominate. Let's get right into some games and assert dominance. Thanks to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to support the channel. We're jumping into the game against Shami Loop. What is up, my dude? First things first, we're just going to drop a good luck because I need the good luck with Electro Giant. Oh, that's not good luck. We don't like playing against level 14 champions as the very first game. What are you doing with that, brother? Why do you have a level 14 Skeleton King into Royale recruits at the river? So usually Royale recruits are super easy to deal with because you've got Bowler. But when they've got Skeleton King and you kill the Royale recruits, then they go in for a 2-elixir graveyard on you and you're like, that just not happen to me right now. I'm also not able to defend the other side. Oh, I could have activated King Tower here. If the Bowler wasn't alive, I kind of wish my Bowler would just get deleted and wiped away from the map. This is the only time that you just don't want units alive, when the King Tower would get activated against the Skeleton King. It's also ridiculous that he dropped the Skeleton King ability so quickly. Like, he did not wait around. This man has no time to waste. I might be... Oh my gosh, wait, what the heck? This is a mini P.E.K.K.A. Hunter Tombstone defense into me. This Electro Giant has his work cut out for him. This is a tough game. This is ridiculous that we're playing against this first game. Maybe I can go for a Barbarial, finish off the Hunter, and then also get damage onto the tower. Definitely gonna vibe with that. Oh, it's a little bit tricky and sticky. I don't know if this is worth it. I think it is. Activating King Tower off of the little piggies, always gonna feel good. Even if it's gonna be a negative trade to drop the Goblin Cage and the Tornado. It's only 7 elixir and you drop 5, so -2 to activate King. Not that bad, you know, weighing all my decisions. Gotta make sure that I have that King Tower activated when this guy decides to relentlessly rush the river with Skeleton King and then Royale recruits. It's so cold. Look at him, he's dropping the ability. He didn't even have anything with it and he dropped the ability. I swear, this is how Skeleton King players play. And sometimes they can even push up high trophy counts by doing that. It's ridiculous. I activated King Tower. I had an Ice Wizard that does splash damage. I just don't get it. What is going through their brains? Maybe I can go in for a Bowler here and then push back the mini P.E.K.K.A. and then have the tower focus down the mini P.E.K.K.A. Also, oh, is that going to hit the Hunter? I think the Hunter walks into the ball. Hunter, you need to get some glasses, my dude. You are not looking and walking in a straight line. That was mighty fine for me. I can maybe go for a Lightning, or probably better off to go for a Barbarial because it is able to reach that far. Even though it's got Tyrannosaurus Rex arms, it's maybe enough. Oh, not quite. All right, I'm going to Ice Wizard here. This is a little bit scuffed, but I just want to slow everything down so that everything goes towards the Goblin Cage. And then I can go in for a Bowler here. I was hoping that he wouldn't spell me as well because I dropped the Ice Wizard so high up. I was like, please don't get more chip damage on this weak tower. What did this weak tower ever do to you, my dude? All right, I'm going to go Electro Giant, and playing against someone that has mini P.E.K.K.A. makes me feel very uncomfy. So if you mini P.E.K.K.A., I will Lightning on top of that and the Tombstone, and I think that's what you're going to do. Or maybe I can go for one of these where I Tornado the mini P.E.K.K.A. far enough away, and then I kill the Hunter with a Bowler. And then I also get chip damage on the tower. That didn't really work as well as we wanted to. Not gonna lie. All right, so I'm gonna go in for a Barbarial here, and then go in for a Bowler off to the side. That should be enough. No, that Magic Archer is somehow, like, hidden. That Magic Archer was hidden in the piggies. We're doing a ton of damage with that Baby Dragon. It's like he didn't even notice that the Baby Dragon was alive. He's just like, wait, that's not your win condition. I don't have to respond to that. Only respond to Electro Giants. And that's where people lose so often into this deck, is the Baby Dragon cycled off on the side. That's the card that stays alive on your side of the map, finishes off all the cards that counter the Electro Giant, and then it can find its way through and win you the game. So that's what I'm going for right now. I might even Lightning it on a mini P.E.K.K.A. or a Hunter, so the Baby Dragon's able to deliver some more damage. Yeah, that's not going to be a hit, but it was okay. We'll still take that. I'm going to have to go in for a Goblin Cage, and then I'm going to be able to get a Tornado down as well. I think that's going to be our best bet. Just to Tornado the piggies back and say sayonara to that Magic Archer. I would have activated King Tower twice, by the way, for the memes. Oh my gosh. So 2 Lightnings win me this game against someone that's got a mini P.E.K.K.A. and also a Hunter, and then all these other crazy shenanigans. But I think I can get through with a Lightning on top of a Hunter here. So I'm going to Lightning preemptively. Oh, he Magic Archer's really far away, so that was well played on his end. I can't respond to that, so I got to go for like a Bowler and a Bar Barrel here, eat the Magic Archer damage from the other side, and I should win the game because the Magic Archer just doesn't do that much. It simply is not going to do enough damage. I'm able to Tornado this far enough away so that it doesn't lock onto the Bowler. If you guys are ever wondering, you want to Tornado it like to the middle, like here or here, when the Magic Archer is in the other side. You never Tornado it directly in a straight line towards you because it could still lock onto the tower. Only 26 trophies from that hardcore, terrible matchup, but we'll bounce on to the next one. It shows you the importance of activating King Tower against all these bridge spam warriors. Hey, we got a game against someone with #1 top to Golem. So if you're the #1 Golem player in the entire world, you have a lot to fear because guess what, buddy? I've got Ice Wizard Tornado Baby Dragon for all the splash damage you would never want to see. He's already using the Golem Rage emote, saying he's going to go crush his little sailboat. I'm sorry, if that's part of your collection, I did not mean to ruin that already. But you're going to waste a lot of elixir. That's going to go in for a Lightning. That's not going to be that good for you. Oh, I was going to say stay alive, and then it got ransacked. It is what it is. I'm going to Tornado so your baby dragon dies, so both of our baby dragons die. Now you're kind of feeling how I feel, you know? Right when you think your baby dragon's in the safety, just away from the big bad wolf of the Electro Giant, just guzzling down your tower, treating himself to tons of damage, it's just never safe. No one is safe from the E-Giant, the shocky boy. So I might want to go in for a Bowler, but I think it's better for us to go for a Barbarian Barrel. It gets 2 hits on the tower if he doesn't respond. And he likely will respond in some manner. Yeah, we get the Golem to get dropped a little bit further ahead. That is a huge win in my book. If our opponent decides to go in for a Golem and drops it earlier, it gives us more time to just kill the Golem because he's not able to support it as effectively as he would traditionally want to. So remember, he's got Lightning. He used Lightning on top of my Ice Wizard, and he used it on my Baby Dragon. So I'm going to use that to my advantage and not stack up stuff that dies to Lightning. So my Baby Dragon, it doesn't die to Lightning. The Bowler obviously doesn't either. And then I can go for an Electro Giant in front of it with all the supporting cards staying alive if he decides to go for a Lightning as well. So this is horrible for my dude. We got him to go in for a Golem earlier than he wanted, and now he has no real way of counter pushing and finishing off of our stuff. If he goes in for counter pushing units, they're all gonna die like the damsels in distress that they are. That baby dragon is flying high in the sky, but not much longer. That baby dragon is falling fast. So under a minute in this game left over, you guys already know, if you've got Ice Wizard Tornado and your opponent's got Golem, there's no way they're ever breaking through if they have to take your tower from full.
Don't be shy.
As I said, that was an extremely easy defense, and there was no way he was breaking through a Bowler. Trying to spam his Lumberjack into that was the saddest thing I've ever seen. So we got a game against the Jester. Jake versus the Jester, and this guy is from Killshot, but with the Silent C. Or maybe Illshot. I don't know. What is this guy going to do? He's going to go in for an Ice Golem and a Hog Rider right out of the jump. Well, yeah, he is trying to deliver the kill shot, but unfortunately, he's going to go right into a Goblin Cage. So this is pretty good for me. He's only going to get 1 hit with the Hog Rider. Not too bad. The bad thing is, if I had Tornado, that would have been such an easy activation. Sometimes when you're playing this deck, you're just not going to have the best card cycle in the world, but you'll figure out a way to make it work. That baby dragon locked onto the tower. He thought the Fire Spirit was going to be tanky, but we Lightning somehow on top of the Fire Spirit too, so I'll take that trade. That was amazing. And if he Hog Riders in it now, because he doesn't have Hog Rider plus Ice Golem, he's going to get twisted and turned and, you know, whisked away by the Tornado. So I love that. I don't think he's bad enough to go in with a Hog Rider right now, but I'm hoping he is. Also, if you ever play against a person with Musketeer or Archer Queen, one thing that I've learned from a lot of losses with Electro Giant is you always Lightning on top of the Musketeer or the Archer Queen, and you don't Lightning on top of the cannon unless you absolutely need to. Also, going in for Baby Dragons in the middle to snipe the buildings in a lot of situations will work out wonderfully for you. Wow, this is going pretty well because the Musketeer cycled very early on, is going to die to my Baby Dragon. The Baby Dragon goes towards the tower. He has to go for an Ice Golem. Yet again, not another card that you can body block with. Really, really clean stuff. Only thing I dislike about this is he might switch up and swerve me on the other side when I don't have that much elixir. So cycling this Bowler right now, it's a little bit ambitious because look at my hand. I don't have 4 elixir for the Goblin Cage. I'm barely going to get it down in time. So that should fully shut down the Hog Rider unless he goes in for a log, which he does, so now he does get a hit. You're able to knock back that Goblin Cage Brawler, so you get that extra damage that you definitely did deserve, so that was well played on his end. If you guys haven't done that interaction and you play Hog Rider, you need to log Goblin Cages, otherwise you're never going to get damage on people that are good at the game. So I could maybe go for an Electro Giant in the back right now and build up a huge push, but at the same time, I feel like this guy's just playing so well. Usually you want to go same lane as your opponent as well when you're running our deck. So the fact that he's been going other side has been pretty obnoxious, so he's been playing this really, really well. All right, we're going to go in Tornado. The Skeletons as well will bait out negative Elixir trades every single time for me because I, first off, like have to drop something with my stuff because I can't let the Skeletons lock onto my tower with the Hog Rider tanking. So it's really well played on his end. He's going to go for another Musketeer, so I'm going to Lightning on that when that happens. I'm not going to, you know, get looking at that cannon and just perplexed by why is the cannon still there? No, I'm not going to take the negative trade. I'll take the -2 trade and I'll get damage on your tower and make sure you don't get counter push with the Musketeer.
I'm ready. Today is a new day.
So that's what I do with this deck, and that's the main thing that I've learned. You just keep up that card cycle until you eventually pull out ahead to win the game. So I'm going to go in for another Goblin Cage. I can follow up with an Ice Wizard. Ooh, no, Bowler, don't push that back. Don't you dare do that to me right now. I had a Tornado on defense with a Bowler and Ice Wizard because the Bowler didn't want me to win the game. It literally decided, Jake, I'm going to go and push the Hog Rider closer to your tower. That man is a savage and sadistic sir working for the enemy, you know, like he placed a bet on my enemy winning or something. What's up with that big Bowler boy? All right, now we're going to go for the heavy duty. We're bringing out the big guns, the Goblin Cage and the Bowler, just to make sure that that Hog Rider never gets a hit today. Denying all damage is paramount in the late game in this matchup. So I'm sure you guys have kind of seen how I operate and play this game. I'm just going to be cycling Bowlers, defensive structures, and never letting them break through. And then I will Lightning every single time on Musketeers. So when you get this type of lead, you just play safe rather than sorry. The rest of the game's going to be pretty boring. We've definitely won it.
It's me!
No.
Wait, what is that Hog Rider doing? It feels like it just got glitched out. It didn't move. It actively just did not move. But yeah, that was just a super boring ending. There was literally nothing this guy could do. GG, well played, and peace out, buddy. Hopefully you get a better matchup in the next one. As long as you Lightning on the Musketeers, never give them counter push, you will always win that matchup. Just don't fall into the traps of Lightning on top of the cannons, and you'll walk away with a win. If I can go in for a Goblin Cage and just wait until double Elixir, that's probably going to be the vibe. So I'm not going to cycle anything if you're not going to cycle anything. And let's see if we can dominate in double.
If that's what you want.
Psych.
Oh, dude, are you kidding me? Really? You're going to go in for a Dark Prince like that? How would you do that to me? You know, I thought we had some type of agreement. I thought we were chilling. I thought we were friends. He's going to have Sparky, though. All right, so I think in this situation, I Barb Barrel other side. I just try to force out some semblance of different Elixir from our opponent. Most of the time, they're just going to eat the 2 hits straight to the face. That's okay, because it's a really good trade for me. 500 damage for 2 Elixir? That's pretty good. You know, Fireball is double the cost and does half the damage. So I'm going to go in for a Bowler here, and then I think I get a Lightning down on top of all of his stuff. So I should be able to end up hitting the Sparky here and then stopping it. I don't think that the Bowler is able to shut everything down here, you know? Just not a huge fan of Mr. Bowler Ball. Just not hitting the Sparky when he's supposed to, but it is what it is. The Heal Spirit locking onto my tower is not that big of a deal, though. You look at that, that's 100 damage. If it was a Fire Spirit, I might feel uncomfortable to the point that I would cycle more stuff. If I go Electro Giant, what happens here is he goes in for a Sparky, and then I feel like an idiot because I just sacrificed 7 Elixir into a Sparky. Even if I went other side, that might have been better. I'm contemplating if it was better for me to go and Kite, but then he would have just cycled Sparky on the right-hand side, right? So I'm going to go in for an Electro Giant here. We'll see what we can do. I think you can't Kite that to the other side, so as long as you don't have a building. Oh, that's not a building, and that's also tough for me. All right, let's see if we can build a better future out here. If I Barb Barrel, and then I Tornado the Elite Barbarians to the King Tower, will this work out? The world may never know. I've never done this before, so I'm going to Tornado them to the King Tower, and hopefully not lose our minds and our brains and all of our towers. So if you guys aren't playing Tornado, and you are playing against over-leveled Elite Barbarians or raged up Elite Barbarians, I think you need to start adding that to your deck. At least that's what we've learned here. Definitely going to follow up with another Electro Giant because he's going to go for E-Barbs, and I think I'll be able to Lightning on top of them this time, and I think that will be worth it. Nope, not going to be worth it because I don't have an Elixir for the immediate Lightning, so just is what it is. I'll Goblin Cage, I'll Baby Dragon, and I'll Barb Barrel on the Sparky, and the Sparky will die. So that is a huge investment of Elixir for our opponent, and that's fine. Oh, wait. He went for a Heal Spirit. I wasn't ready for that. That wasn't part of the plan, bro. I didn't sign up for that. Oh, that Heal Spirit saved his butt. All right, so he's going to have Elite Barbarians back in cycle again. At least the Ice Wizard is able to pop off. I might be able to Lightning again and then just eat the damage in the left-hand side or the right-hand side from the The Dark Prince? I think he's going to go in for Elite Barbarian. So I want a Lightning on the Sparky and the E-Barbs. You know what? I'm just going to Lightning. I think I win the game. I think that's going to do enough damage. There's no way you're stopping that in time. GG, well played, and peace out, buddy. Tornado for the win. Oh, the Baby Dragon didn't do enough damage. The Baby Dragon did not do enough damage. I repeat, the Baby Dragon kind of screwed me there. Not a huge fan of how that happened. But the Bar Barrel is so clutch. Oh my goodness. With 2 HP, is he able to body block it? He doesn't have any swarm cards. Get out of this game, buddy. GG. Well played. Peace out. Wow, that Bar Barrel on the end of the defense was absolutely legendary. All right, jumping into this one against the Blue Sun. I don't think I've ever seen a Blue Sun in my life. I don't even think those exist. So this guy is in his own fantasy world. I'm going to drop a good luck, and maybe we can fantasize a situation where we can get to double elixir safe and sound, because that's where this deck dominates. Hey, so he's going to go in for guards. All right, this is pretty good. I can just go ISO in the middle, shut that down, and vibe ahead with the ISO or counter push. It's not going to give us that much damage on the tower, but it's going to be pretty obnoxious for our opponent. Ooh. Guards and also a princess. Log bait. Log bait. I see it. I see my fate ahead of me. Oh, the ISOs are locked onto the tower. That feels so good when that happens. Easiest king tower activation of my life, too. Doesn't even drop it off to the side. So we're able to shut down the goblin. Oh, that goblin does not die. That goblin does not die at all. Why are you going to do that? I guess I can lightning here. It's not the worst play of my life, right? I think the bowler is able to splash onto the tower for 1 hit, unless I'm crazy. Am I insane? Am I a certified insane person? Oh, I am. That's super sad. Well played to our opponent, threading the needle, getting the princess down, and knowing that the bowler wouldn't hit the princess. That would have been so funny. The bowler was looking back at the princess, and she's like, you're getting a little bit too close to me. It's like, well, it's okay. I'm going to fall over. I'm not going to roll a strike. I'm going to hit a gutter ball, and it doesn't hit the princess. All right, what do? Do we find a situation where we can cycle something in the back, or are we just going to get rocketed? Because most of the time when you go for an Electro Giant behind your tower and you're going the same side as Mr. Princess Boy, what happens is they just rocket you and you look like an idiot, because then they're able to damage down the Electro Giant, because Electro Giant doesn't have that much HP anymore. I think that's slightly off to the left-hand side. Looking at the shadow with the eyes of a hawk, we're able to deduce where that Goblin Barrel goes every single time. I need to get some massive value with the bowler, and that's how I think I'm going to win the matchup. There's a chance that I find some other pathway towards success, but that's what I'm used to doing. Also, you can't body block this bowler. No matter what you do, that is gone. That princess is obliterated. She's going to get sent to the Shadow Realm. Okay, I think that's a little bit further back, so I can go in for an... Oh, that was not further back. That felt real bad. He's going to rocket this if I drop too much stuff near together, so I got to go, like, Electro Giant here, let my stuff die, and then see what else we can do on the counter push. This also is obnoxious because he's able to get another Inferno Tower down here, which I will want to lightning with the princess. I should have lightning the princess on the other side and then hit the other tower, but I did not do that. All right, that Inferno Tower just melted everything. That thing barely stayed alive just to ruin me right now. That's ridiculous. I thought that would die. All right, I guess I can go for a Baby Dragon here, finish off the princess, and then maybe go for another Electro Giant. I need an Electro Giant to break through if I have any hope of winning this game. You cannot just win by playing like a psychopath and cycling all of your cheap elixir cards unless your bowler locks onto the tower. So I'm going to go for the Electro Giant here. He is going to go Princess. It's going to lock on Electro Giant instead, so the Ice Wizard stays alive. That was a really good prediction on our end. And then I think he's going to go guards, but I can't necessarily kill them. I also don't want to go Bar Barrel, but I do at the same time, so then I can maybe body block. It didn't happen. I was hoping that we would get a body block there. I need to go and tornado this directly to the middle so then we don't take any damage from the goblins. The Electro Giant's going to lock on the tower. Oh, one little zappy boy. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Okay, so I don't have anything for this. I don't think that's going to chain onto my tower, but I don't have Bar Barrel back, so that's a little bit uncomfy. I'm going to Baby Dragon, and then it's going to go right into the Inferno Tower. That is horrendous. I think that's directly on tower. No, it's slightly off to the right, so he's going to get 1 hit. Well played to our opponent. Credit where credit is due. You deserve that damage, I guess. I said. I could have lightning on everything if I was a bit more aggressive. I think that would have been the right play, but he's going to get back to another Inferno Tower, so I also think this is okay as well. So I'm going to go in for this. I'm going to go in for a bowler, and we'll see if we can get damage with the secondary lightning on top of the Inferno Tower here. So this is what I was waiting for, you know. I was waiting for the second Inferno Tower to come down. I was like, please just give me enough damage. I have simple needs out here. I'm going to go in for a Baby Dragon. He probably goes in for a... no, he doesn't rocket it. I thought he was going to rocket that for sure. He just goes in for an Inferno Tower a little bit later. Interesting play. I might be able to lightning my way through here. If the Baby Dragon can lock onto the tower, this would be a win. This is hilarious. No way. I can tornado the princess into the tower so then the bowler gets a hit. No, bowler, you missed. You have one job. With your dying breath, you didn't want to deliver the dominance, my dude. All right, that's off to the right-hand side again. I guess I can go for another bowler here. I'm probably just going to play this like a support deck at this point. If I just get lightning and then get the baby dragon to lock onto the tower, I can win the game. So that's what I'm going for. I'm going to go in for an Ice Wizard so we don't get damaged. And then I think I need to save my Bard Barrel for the next Goblin Barrel. He's going to rocket me, and if I get lightning on the tower, I win the game. So I'm going to go in for this. I'm just going to lightning because I think he's going to rocket. He's going to try to out-damage me with a rocket. It's not going to work. GG, well played, and peace out, buddy. Pleasure asserting dominance against the bluest of suns. Definitely not an easy matchup. I had to hit my Bard Barrel on the Goblin Barrel every single time. I think I only missed it once. So if you play precisely and you hold that lead, you're going to win as long as they can't rocket on top of your Electro Giant and your tower at the same time. After that win, we're 9,400 in the world. Like, subscribe for more daily content, and have an awesome rest of your day.